Hello, I'm Worker735, and a couple weeks ago I won a Pauper Challenge with Jund Wildfire. And since I have the footage and I think the matches are pretty cool, I decided to watch the replays and try to comment on my decisions. And I even have a special guest that is seasonofmists, a great Jund player, which will help me. Who will help me? So yeah, I'm mainly doing this for fun. I think it's going to be a nice experience for both of us and good content for you. Because as I said, I really like the games and I have recorded them, so why let it go to waste? But it's also a sort of trial because I would like to post something more structured on MetaFi before the next Paupergeddon, in which I analyze replays of specific matchups. So any feedback is appreciated. But now let's talk about this challenge. So in particular, let's start from the list. It's I would say fairly standard list with some small modifications. So first, the mana base. It's a regular mana base, but I have Sag Wildling instead of Bojuka Bog because Gardens sees a lot of playing challenges and Sag Wildling allows you to deck them, which is a very good plan since it's just one slot and very effective. And Gardens not only is very much played in challenges, but it's also very successful. So I know that very often in top 8 I'm going to face Gardens. So if I want to win the event, I need to beat them, and it's worth planning for the matchup. Then let's see. Yeah, I have a high number of artifacts because I put toxin analysis in the sideboard, which allows me to have a few extra slots in the main, which I dedicated to consistency. I have third Spellbomb and third Lembas. Third Lembas is especially important for the Sago Wildling plan against Gardens, by the way. Everything else is normal. I just don't have Pyroblast, which may be a surprise, but it's because I wanted to touch for green matchups and the mirror with Go for the Throat, which also works against Terror. Of course, it's worse than Pyroblast, but it should be okay against Terror. The matchups that are probably a lot worse with this list are something like Familiars, Cawgate, Flickertron, because there you really need Pyroblast. But I don't expect those in challenges, so I thought this was a fine list, and it turns out it was a pretty good meta call, as you will see, because I faced a lot of green decks. Well, you can see the matchups on the image here. Now I think it's time to stop talking and start watching the first match. So, of course, Season is here with me.
Hello, guys. Yes, I'm just listening quietly.
Perfect. And you can interrupt me at any point. I will stop if we want to talk. And
Of course.
okay. So
I already see the matchup you were not expecting on the screen. So
yes,
nice.
I was very
Our
happy
list is
to.
perfectly tuned.
And so we will go at double speed because we have 5 hours of footage to review, and we don't want to be here for 5 hours. We will also probably skip some parts. I don't know. We will see. So let's go ahead. Here we have a wildfire that we really don't want to use early.
Nice.
So yeah, we are starting with a
Classic wildfire trap situation.
Exactly. So I guess I started the recording like on turn 2 by mistake, and this Lambas probably bottomed a non-land and didn't find the land. And now, yes, the classic situation when we don't find the third land drop. And if I remember correctly, this goes on for a while, and this is why this game basically is doomed.
This is also particularly cursed against Cawgates because, like, even if you find a bridge, like, you really don't want to use your warfare on your bridge because sooner or later you're gonna have to deal with their gates. So
Exactly.
this is going downhill pretty quickly, I would say.
So yeah, here we will start like measuring your courage. I am very coward here. I think I don't want to go to discard, so I don't cast Igor Wellspring.
I mean, it makes sense. It's acceptable.
Okay, so the bridge was there, and we see the exact situation that you were mentioning because I don't want to use wildfire.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't use it as well.
We also have 2 Kraken Shamans, which is a side out in this matchup, so I'm really not happy about how things are going.
Perhaps there was a consideration to use the first spellbomb to deny the flashback of the cat and the prismatic strands are ready in hope to draw another land or something.
Okay, let's see if there is a point.
We went like here we went refurbished, but we could have maybe
okay, yeah.
land for turn for sure, and then I
Right,
mean,
you cycle
actually,
this and
no,
you
it's
cast
fine.
the other spell bomb.
And you drop the second, yeah. Just to deny the free cat from the graveyard.
Yeah, like I have 2
Because he's
Kraken
holding up
Shamans,
counters.
and you know, like killing cat is basically the only use that Krark has, so I'm not too worried about Sacred Cat. But surely it's a little advantage that I could get, and it also draws me a card to look for the 4th land drop, which at some point we will have to find. So I think it could be a good line.
Yeah, just my consideration was just that I kind of don't want to cast the Ichor without them using a counter spell.
Yes.
Before Refurbished is quite good as well, so as long as they are holding up mana, just keep the stalling game going on. But I don't think it's major, to be fair.
Here, of course, we already have the first bug. I don't know what is happening. Okay.
Because they go counter, and then we can cycle, but it's fine. To be fair, them countering Refurbished here is not that bad for us, as we care more for the Ichor, to be fair.
Yes. So here we can look for the 4th land drop with Lambas if it resolves, but oh yes, he has Spell Pierce, which is very rare nowadays, but he still likes it. So we miss the 4th land drop too.
I mean, we are still very much in this game as long as he doesn't draw like any gates, any basilisk fast.
Yeah, it's true. It's
Okay,
true.
we are not in the game anymore.
Okay, now we have the land. Let's see what I'm doing. Okay. Now we have Chrysalis for Guardian. It's not looking too bad actually. But okay, here's the Basilisk Gate.
Yeah, the thing is, he will just out-tempo us by, like, he
Okay.
probably has the other gate in hand, and he will drop and swing.
Yeah, now okay, now we were really punished here by the slow start, right? Because it's turn 8, we have 4 lands, and we would like to do a lot of things. We would like to kill the Basilisk Gate and drop Chrysalis, and we cannot do both.
And also find the other land drops. So yeah, we are
Yes.
just out-tempoed, totally.
Yeah, okay. Now it's a
Which can
disaster.
happen, but
Yes, basically, the first Lambas should have found a land, and it all went downhill from there. Like, we have
I think he also
seen.
went to 6, probably.
Did I move to 6?
You look at the 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think so, yes. You were on the draw? No, you were on the play, so probably not. No, probably not.
Okay.
But I think, like, the end was a keep for sure.
Yes, the hand was very good, and I looked at many cards and missed the land drop. I guess, like, this is one of the rare situations where you are a little bit punished for holding the wildfire in hand instead of casting it, because, like, the difference between 3 mana and 4 mana is huge. Like, 4 mana is a great spot to be, but because you can double spell while 3 mana is. So
you
maybe
can afford to miss land drops when you are at 4 lands, but not when you are at 3.
Exactly. So maybe I should have cast the first wildfire, like here, for example. Although I don't know, here
Doesn't really
it
make a
doesn't
difference.
resolve.
Yeah.
Yes. So here is the first spot where I can cast the wildfire, and it will get countered.
I actually think that casting wildfire here is still a mistake, because it's still soft to counterspell, and you have other ways to look for lands. So overall, it's better to use those rather than burning a wildfire.
Yes, I agree. Because, like, we still have plenty of looks, and if we don't find any other land, it's just it's it's bad luck. You didn't see lands, and it's fine.
Bad bit.
Sometimes it happens. Like, here at the end of the game, we have 39 cards, so, like, we went something like 13 cards deep, and we didn't find lands. All right. So here I will probably concede very shortly. Here we go. We are sideboarding now. So I don't have Pyroblast, of course, but I still have some kind of stack interaction. Troublemaker Roof is strong against Journey and the Modern Age, and Breath Weapon can kill. It's like a cast down with upside. Not really, but similar.
Taking down the first 6 cards, and then maybe Pulse or Sagu.
Yes, exactly.
6, and maybe.
And I think I got 1 cast down.
It's acceptable as well.
I'm boarding in Breath Weapon and Troublemaker Roof, which are also answers to their creatures. I think it's fine. Like, we leave all the engine intact.
Good end.
Okay.
If you find black mana, but it's good.
I guess. Okay, here I think it's justified because I'm missing 1 color.
I will probably do the same, but I will think a bit more about it. But in the end, I will do the same. Because, like, you really need to unlock black mana while you can. And the fact that you have creatures on the board, like, in this game, you are the aggressor. So even if he has a Basilisk, you don't care that much. Like, with this kind of hand, you need to unlock black and start being on the proactive part of the game plan.
I have turn 3 Chrysalis on the play, and then double familiar. Yeah, I think I get rewarded for being the aggressor here.
Yeah, there is no point in banking Wildfire if you actually have an end that can put
Oh, look at
pressure
this.
on.
Very, very sweet. Oh, okay. I played around the counterspell by casting Lembas. I didn't want the Chrysalis to get countered.
Yeah, it's fine.
And here I probably do the same again, okay? So the upside is that Lembas can find a land drop, which is also fine.
Also, with 2 Troublemaker Roofs, there is actually a huge upside in having Chrysalis not being countered. Although we
Yeah.
have Pulse of Murasa, so I could see like doing the opposite as well.
Yeah. Although, okay, now we have Pulse of Murasa in hand, but in general, with this list, you don't want your threats to get countered because we have very little recursion. While, like, in the past, I used to like protect my non-creature spells and happily throw the creatures in the face of counter magic because I had Blood Fountain. But now it's a bit different.
Yeah, I understand. I mean,
Okay,
this is a
now we
very
have a
good
sweet
position.
pulse.
Swingle, yes. You are covered also by Journey, reduce 2 counts. Yes,
Okay.
it's too bad.
So
This one is a mole.
I agree. Like, we don't have any way to develop to look for the third land drop. Sure, Duress turn 2, and then?
Yeah. No, this is quite bad actually. But I think that people could get baited by this end. Like I see people keeping that end.
Yeah. So
because he has two Chrysalis and Duras and stuff. But if you actually don't luck out your first draws, like you're gonna get destroyed.
yeah, and as we saw in the first game, like getting out tempoed is a way to lose this matchup, which is positive. So let's try to not lose it because we are missing lands. Okay.
Also, we know that GN is playing Spell Pierce as well, so there are even more chances that he actually stops your development cards.
So now I got a little bit punished because this hand is also very ugly.
I will go to 5 still.
Me too, and it's what I do.
Not happy about it, but you have to. Okay. I guess we kill this one.
Yeah. So, okay, now this is actually a good end because we have Lembas and 2 Chrysalis. Do you agree in...
I mean, it's a good 5 end.
Yes.
It's not a good end. It's a good 5. Probably one of the... I mean, it's a decent 5. Like, Icor Dispute will be better, but it's fine.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
probably... I actually will... No, I think that Duress Refurbished is better. Because, like, even if you Duress them, if they are keeping 7, which they are doing, yes. Like, your Duress loses some value. Because also, like, you cannot Duress tur 1, Lembas tur 2. So even if you use your Duress to protect your Lembas, in a sense, this forces you to cast Lembas on tur 3, which is not optimal, I would say.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't really sit well in our curve, these Duress.
Yes. Also, like double Chrysalis is the upside you are looking for, so I
Yeah,
would
like
rather play for upside at this point.
so now this is not a simple decision on which color you want to get.
Always black. I actually disagree. I think it's always black. Because it's true that um, like you need red soon, at least by turn 4, but every bridge you draw is red. So every fetch does the same, but like what if you draw Fanatical Offering out of Lembas? You need that to develop your game plan further, so I think it's always black.
Okay, if I remember correctly, here I decide to like bank everything on these two Chrysalis, and like my reasoning is I need to draw some lands, and if I take red, any land that I draw, any two lands that I draw, will allow me to cast Chrysalis. While if I pick Swamp and then I draw, I don't know, some non-red lands, right? So like Vault of Whispers and another Swamp.
And the other basic swamps or
Yeah.
other forest. I mean, it's how many hits is that? I think it's 2, 4, probably 5 wrong lands, let's say. But you still have 6 disputes that are good with black. And
Yeah, so maybe you are right, actually. And it's like black has more upside. I think I'm taking. Let's see. I think I'm taking red here. So I stopped thinking. Oh no. Okay. Okay.
okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
I
Of
make.
course, immediately punished, but that's not the that's
Yeah.
not the point. The choice was correct in my opinion.
No. Yeah, I agree. Actually, now because the non-red lands are very few, and the dispute upside is important from this situation to dig more. So uh, yes, black is the right color, and in fact, here I guess I had the doubt, but then I reasoned as you did, and I took black. So yeah,
Also,
now
like the fact that even if you don't drop Chrysalis on curve, the fact that you are actually drawing cards coming back from Mulligan with a dispute, it's still more valuable
yeah.
than just.
Also, something that we have to say, like we need the two extra lands to play Chrysalis, right? So both lands need to be non-red. That's like pretty hard.
Yeah.
And in fact, the second land we find is red, so no problem here. We are kind of coming back from the mulligan.
Here's a good setup as well, though. Gate plus Squadron Hawk.
Yeah. This card is broken. I hate it.
I mean, it is fine. This is going downhill now, I guess.
Yeah, now he he cast an ancestral recall on top of our mulligan to 5. It's going to be pretty tough. Okay, so now we have we can resolve a dispute. Okay, I guess.
I think that I would actually started with the Duress because you know that he has Dispel, I think, doesn't he? Didn't he discard one in the game 2?
I don't remember.
I don't remember well. Maybe I'm getting confused with the actual stock list of Cawgates, but I think I would have protected the dispute by casting Duress.
Okay, that makes sense. I wasn't expecting this spell to be fair, but yeah, the most common list certainly plays this spell. What is going on? I don't know why this happens. But anyway. So yeah, here you
But
protect
everything
it.
resolves, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Because you still want to like cast it sooner or later, and you actually probably the main reasoning for casting Duress here, I think, is that even if you draw Dispute into Dispute, which is really good, it can also untap and go Lorien, I guess, and we don't have any Piral to stop it. Although like going Lorien kind of sucks from his spot probably because he has already 7 cards in hand. But still, like if he discards a cat, he's not too unhappy about it probably.
Yeah, of course I got mega rewarded by not casting Duress because I drew another Dispute.
Yeah.
And I only had 2 black sources. So probably I did it because I knew he doesn't play this spell. Let's see. GN 42.
I assume that he doesn't actually if he plays a Spell Pierce main deck.
Okay, no, actually he has Spell Pierce main deck and Dispel in the sideboard, so...
Yeah, actually, I think that I saw him discarding Dispel with Familiar in GameCube. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm just imagining it.
Okay. So, I disrespected him and I got a little bit lucky. Of course, it's too early now to cast munitions. We need to develop.
Yeah. Also, like, you don't want to drop it in front of Charm.
Exactly,
just for free.
or Blue Elemental Blast.
Which is it was probably maybe holding up.
Okay, now he's starting to capitalize on his advantage. And we need to reclaim the board a little bit.
So, I think it's Duress Munitions. You almost surely you cast Duress here, no?
Yes, Duress for sure. And
then it depends on his end.
Yes, so let's see what the Duress is going to see. Here we go. I remember what I took here. Let's see what you choose.
It's quite hard. I mean, we are losing this game, I would say.
Yes, I also think the same when I see this end. Although after my choice, I feel slightly confident actually.
Probably if you discard Lorien and then you... But you... No, because like, you know that you can shoot your bridges because you have dust. If it goes for that, you can shoot your bridges on the Oaks. So those are like... actually, the dust doesn't matter here. You have Troublemaker for Journey, which is okay. Mostly because, like... I mean, we are not stabilizing this way. I think so. Not this early though. But I think that you can actually try to fight his hand if you take Lorien.
Exactly. So, I had the first reaction.
It's either that or Journey, but I think it's Lorien.
Yeah, it's Lorien for sure, in my opinion. Like, when I saw this hand, I was a little bit shocked. Well, maybe not shocked, but I was like, okay, I'm going to lose. But then I think, okay, I take out Lorien, so he's top decking now, and like I don't remember this brainstorm when was cast. Let's see.
Prior turn, he casted it and went Oak, I think. Yes, so he doesn't know the top.
Okay, he doesn't know the top, so he's top decking, and we have a clean answer to Dust, which is munitions that shoots the artifact lens, and a clean answer to Journey, which is Troublemaker Roof. All the everything else is basically irrelevant in the face of munitions and Chrysalis, and we also have Eviscerator Insight in the graveyard. So it's going to be a slow battle, but we are in it, right?
Yes, if you draw probably, I mean, I will not say a couple of wildfires because that will be too good, but like there is a good chance you can overcome the Guardian with the Chrysalis pulls for Chrysalis and
Yeah,
stuff.
like I'm not
So
super
if he
happy,
doesn't go
but
better,
I think we are in a okay spot.
it could be doable. Yes.
Like especially after a mulligan to 5.
Yeah. You take glory, you drop missions, you pass, and then you
Exactly.
see
Like
what
the
happens.
only annoying thing here is that I will probably have to sacrifice some spawns before having the Chrysalis on the board, but what can you do?
Yeah, it's not like the Chrysalis is going over his Guardian with a pump from the gate, so
Yeah.
it's whatever.
I
I
guess
think you still do the land drop.
yeah.
You don't care. Yeah.
I think if I want to give him targets and in the end I choose to do so, it's not a problem.
Actually, you are kinda favored. I mean, favored. It's a decent exchange for you if he spends his tour by doing that.
Yes.
I mean, that
Especially
plus then.
because I'm only at 11, so I actually like I actively want to shoot those Squadron Oaks.
Yeah. Even if he doesn't pump, actually.
Yeah.
So.
And now look at this, the Totsis bug.
Ah, well, he's a master.
And this is
I mean, now you are 100% losing.
this is when I lose my shit in this game. And I have to say, it's very rare for me. Like I think my mental toughness is one of my strengths. I have other weaknesses, but this one is not it usually. But here, I guess, everybody has their weak moment. Here, I got kind of.
You started molding.
Yeah, because it's not just one thing. It's the sequence of mulligan to 5.
Yeah, it's already a bad situation. You get some hope by discarding glory.
Exactly.
You see the line that you can climb back off the game, and then
And then
take
top
this
deck glory.
money.
So here I think I start playing a little bit worse because I'm like, okay, this game is already lost. He got so lucky.
I mean, which like it's perfect for him because like it's not always it's not also DeLorean, which is good, of course, but it's also the fact that he's not forcing you to shoot now, which doesn't allow you to use the mana as you want to, doesn't make him waste his mana as you want to.
Exactly.
So it's it's like brutal because like it's a very good turn for him and destroys your turn.
Yes. And I think it's correct to cast Pulse so that I know I'm wasting one fodder, but at
No,
least I'm doing
it's
something.
good. It's good. You need to because like you cannot afford to because now he
Yeah, like
might
I'm
not
dying
even pump
here.
yeah, you are dying. He might even not pump the Squadron Ox anymore.
Yeah.
And just swing it for 3. So and you don't want to shoot the lens before he casts it to dust, of course, because like that's terrible.
Exactly.
The shit thing here is that even if you drop Chrysalis, he has the 1 turn of advantage to drop his journey, even if you have the Troublemaker. So he will get in for other damage.
Yes.
I guess that you just drop
I drop Chrysalis and pass.
Chrysalis. But
Yeah, I don't think I can afford to drop Jixian because otherwise it just goes journey here, pump, dead. Like, it's literally...
I mean, I'm
I
not
guess I could use the spawn to make mana.
You can shoot the Chrysalis if you want, which you don't want to. You could use one. I mean, he will need 1, 2, 3 another untapped land, which he could have for sure. To mathematically
Double
kill
pump,
you.
yeah.
But you can survive. Actually, maybe cheesing the game with Jixian is your only way to win.
Okay, I guess,
But
yeah.
he can just drop Guardian and he can bypass that. But you can bank on his misplay, although he is a very good player, so probably that wouldn't work.
Yeah, I guess in general, in situations like this, where I'm very, like very far behind on tempo, it could be a good decision, like you say, to like sacrifice a little bit of value to get back more tempo with Jixian. It's even though it means surviving on razor thin margins, like sacrificing spawns, but it could give me an advantage. I guess here the huge factor is Guardian and Journey, which like totally blank my any idea of an aggression plan. So because this is
Yeah, you
monocolor,
probably like it wouldn't work,
yeah.
but it's probably the best way to try and win. But we both know that
And now
this is not
let's
going to
take a
work.
look at what happens.
Okay, this is fair.
Okay. Maybe it's not this turn. Okay, no. Now he's
For my
just
Guardian,
casting
okay.
Guardian, okay. Okay, here, I guess. Do we want to shoot here?
You probably don't. Because, like, at this point, with this situation, you actually don't care about the hooks unless they are being pumped. So,
Yeah, because if I
and
drop the second
the pump
Chrysalis,
works exactly.
if I drop the second
And
Chrysalis,
the
now
pump
Journey
works.
doesn't. Yeah.
And the pump works only as a sorcery, so it's not like you cannot react to it.
Yeah,
So,
and the tokens are important for both of these. So yeah, I agree.
I will don't do anything. But it was important to drop Jixian, in my opinion, because if he gets greedy and use Guardians in an aggressive way, you could have maybe punished him back, which is unlikely.
Yeah,
But
in hindsight,
maybe with
especially
the Breath Weapon, because
yeah,
you have those in the deck.
if he does this very passive turn, having Jixian on board is very good, because then I force him to stay back with Guardian. It could be a little bit better. Because now I cannot do everything that I want still. Also, let's remember these two modern ages. Like,
Yeah. Those are actually a problem.
in fact, despite the journey, I think here I'm going to very soon kill a modern age. Because, like,
it makes sense.
It's the only thing that I have a hard time blocking from this board. Blocking or
You
killing,
probably
of course.
go Chrysalis Troublemaker or Jixian Chrysalis. No, Jixian Troublemaker. I mean, it's acceptable, I guess. Like, just the important thing is to resolve at least one modern age.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess again I didn't want to tap out, although I wasn't really going to tap out because I had the spawns, so it could be okay to cast Chrysalis instead of Jixian. Maybe I'm going too passive, and your aggressive lines would have been a little better. Like here, I would have an extra Chrysalis on board, basically.
I mean, the thing is that sacrificing the spawns at this point is very, very bad because he has a guardian on board and you cannot just champ block. But at the same time, it's the only way you are realistically winning. I mean, not realistically, like you are giving yourself a chance to win. Because I like looking at the game developing, I think that we are just stalling until we are dead. And we are not coming back ever.
Yeah. I also am feeling pretty bad. And now the other thing happens, yeah. Remember the top deck Lorian? Oh, well, there is another one following, of course.
And now it's 8 cards versus 2, which is not really doable.
Yeah.
Because even if you draw something good.
The only good thing is that he isn't drawing any answer to munitions, which is the only thing keeping us alive. But sooner or later, it will arrive.
This is actually good. This is actually nice.
Yeah. So, okay, I agree it's nice, but why am I casting Sagu instead of Chrysalis here?
Yeah, I would actually, like, unironically,
Uh-huh.
I would go Chrysalis, shoot the Oaks, and start pushing damage with the other Chrysalis.
Oh, very nice.
Because, like, otherwise we are never winning. Like, it's just, I will wait until I'm dead. Because he cannot attack back because you have the spawns still. And, like, let's say that you cast Chrysalis, you shoot your 2 lands to the Oaks, and you start pushing. Because, like, his board actually doesn't do anything if he's on the defensive, no? And
Yeah.
at that point, he cannot actually swing you back you.
Well,
Because,
there
like,
is
if
the
he
Vector
taps
Glider,
his
which
team,
is a little bit concerning.
I mean, like, I will try to resolve all my creatures if I can, and then see. The Vector Glider is also, like, capable of one-shotting you, yes, that's true.
So, let's see. Let's try to analyze your line here. We go Chrysalis, we have 2 mana left, plus 4 spawns.
You could go Chrysalis, 2 mana Refurbished,
Okay.
shoot 2 spawns to the Oaks, and push.
So this is, but I am sacrificing all spawns to do this. Ah no, I guess
Only
use
2.
2 spawns to shoot lands. You mean?
Yes.
Okay,
because
okay.
those lands are not doing anything after.
Okay. So if I do this, yeah, it's very aggressive. I like it, and we attack for 5. I shoot 2 spawns. He jumps with the third for sure.
And you have 2 5 6 on board plus a big Gypsian. So he cannot.
Yes. Although no, wait. So now, okay, but I can jump Vector Glider with Familiar.
Exactly.
That's my strat.
He will, like, and if the only problem is if he does
Journey.
Journey plus double pump, which could happen. But then you might draw out of it. I don't know. Like, I think that the wall setup to be a bit more aggressive would have had a chance if we started before. Like, now is already too late, probably.
Yes, I agree. But I like your aggressive stance to get back into this game. Like, at least it's giving us a chance.
Don't think it's yeah, I don't think it's correct. I don't even think it's winning, but it's the only way we are actually having like a 20% win.
Yes.
Because now we can just grind you too easily. He goes double journey. And pump. No, just this. Okay.
Okay, so here I do a stupid thing. So
Okay.
here
We die this turn.
yeah. Spoiler.
Yes, I assumed.
I I wanted to cast Eviscerator Insight, but yeah, this is very like I am growing tired of this board stall. I want to push some damage, and I see Sagu as my only decent attacker, and I try to attack, but this is so bad because now my only true blocker is familiar, so I'm very
Yeah,
vulnerable
you're
to
getting overrun.
yeah, and also as you were saying, like I'm not really like I shouldn't be really be looking to grind at this point.
Yeah, the second Lorien killed the grind plan. The third like made it totally impossible, I think.
Yeah. So here I also do even another mistake. As I said, like after that Lorien top deck I was molding and I played like very randomly. So
Which is
I
fine.
I promise the rest of the challenge is better, but this first match was was not very high quality.
I mean, losses are way more interesting than wins because like
That's
you
also
can at
true.
least see mistakes and like it's different.
So here he pumps and I snap okay while he's trying
He's doing
to
a cast down check.
yeah,
Probably.
he's trying to trick me and see if I have cast down or not, because now like I should kill the vector glider immediately. If I don't, now I just die to removal.
Remove another pump. Yeah.
Yeah, he is risking a little bit because I could have cast down.
Probably, but the thing is that he's not losing back.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it's worth for him because like okay, sure you go cast down, but he doesn't know about your other Chrysalis. Probably. He doesn't. I think so. So if it's not cast down, uh, what is the card that beats him here? Probably none. Maybe no, none.
Yeah.
Only
Also,
terminate, I guess. But we don't play that.
yeah, I guess I could have like made a desperate move and flashback Eviscerator with a spawn, sacrificing a land, trying to find cast down.
Sure,
But
I mean, without spawns, you're losing to Guardian in Chuton, so
yeah, it's
it
already
is what it
doomed.
is. Yeah, it's tough.
So yeah, we saw a sequence of mistakes. I really liked the aggressive lines that you proposed. So yeah, this was nice. Let's so and this was and now it's already you know already this was the loss.
Yeah, okay, nice. Because I didn't want to go into um, the replay of the games without with knowing the game worked lost, because like that would have been boring and predictable. But now it's
Yeah,
gonna. I already know he's
unfortunately.
gonna win every game from now.
Yeah, since it was the first round, now you know everything. Anyway, yeah, luckily I recovered mentally, so I stopped being tilted and I played decently for the rest of the challenge.
Nice. 7 rounds also, which is not good to start with a loss.
Yeah. So here we go. Very nice hand.
Actually, Sagu being better than Bojuka here? Not really.
Oh
Just
yeah.
actually
Basically,
being actively worse, I think.
I mean, basically
Because
the
like
same.
you would have yeah, probably basically the same, yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, although you see, because of our draws, now it's better actually.
Of course. Top decking like a true champion. Double
Exactly.
Wildfire. Easy.
So we also have already the removal very chill.
This could be a game 1 win against Madness.
Yeah, it's really looking like it, right?
Because like this is the kind of draws that beat Madness. Double
Yes.
Chrysalis into
Although, okay, now I have a question. What color are you taking here?
How many swamp do you have in the deck?
3.
Do you have Hydra?
No?
Probably red then.
And that's the right choice. We will see in a moment why. I take black.
Okay.
Ah no, I take green.
Green.
Green?
Because I wouldn't take green without Chrysalis, without the Hydra, because you are never going double green spell, probably. Although you have Pulse in the deck, so you could go like Chrysalis plus Pulse, but you still don't have any target for Pulse in the graveyard, no?
Yeah.
While you would maybe want to go Chrysalis plus Wildfire, although you use 2, or more likely Chrysalis plus Clarkland Shaman in one turn.
Exactly.
Which was my reasoning. Like I would take red only for dropping the ideal chance to drop Chrysalis plus Clarkland Shaman. I would
Yes.
like if we had Hydra, I would probably take green.
I agree. But yeah, like it's true that we have 3 green spells in hand, but it's not like we are going to cast 2 of them in one turn.
Most likely not, I would say.
So like
Could happen, but
yeah, but we have only 1 copy of Pulse of Murasa, and we are not close to casting it. And we have a few red spells, like not many of them, but it could happen to cast a red spell plus Chrysalis. And it's actually going to be relevant in this game. I mean,
okay.
Not relevant because it doesn't affect the outcome of the game, but fairly relevant.
Like taking double green would be very good. Like if we had Hydra for sure, because like this I could see winning this game like on turn 6 by going Chrysalis Hydra.
Yes.
And just winning, which is way better than try to like stall and.
Yes. Of course, now we want to win as fast as possible because even though we had a good start, we are at 12 life. 12 is not a safe number against Red Madness. Now we just need him dead.
Yeah, the best plan, especially in game 1, is just to completely gamble it and race it, I guess.
Yes. So yeah, here is the turn. Like how good it will be now to drop Chrysalis plus Krark and attack.
Yeah.
And now, so yeah, I'm a little bit punished here. Because
I mean, you can still go. Oh, I actually wouldn't. No, I actually wouldn't do this. I will go Sagu. I will go. I think you had everything to do. You do it this way.
Yeah, I want to push damage.
Okay, it's fine.
The only unfortunate thing is that he recognizes the situation and jumps, so I miss some damage.
Yeah, go back a bit.
Yeah.
Because like I think that I will do something like this, but it will probably be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I will probably go, which might be maybe too aggressive, but I will go Shaman.
Uh-huh.
Sagu, sack Icor, dispute my shaman,
Okay.
and push and push for damage. Because like you are most likely not wratting for 3. I mean, it could happen for sure, but if you are at 10 and he drops a pinger, you are most likely dead. Like you will not have the chance to wrat it because he will just kill you on the stack.
Well,
So I
we
will
are
dig
at
for Lembas.
13, not 10, because of Sagu.
Yeah, but that's true as well. That's true as well.
And he has only 2 cards. But I can see this line. Like, at least it guarantees 5 damage. No, 4 damages now.
For damages now draws you 3 card, which could be like you are digging for Lembas. I will do that, but it's, I guess, with 2 cards in hand is probably fine to.
Yeah, the only issue with your line is that next turn we have less pressure. So,
True.
like, I
But
guess
it's still
one upside of my line is that if he doesn't block with the Epicure for some reason, I'm
I
lethal
guess
next
not
turn.
punished, yes. Yeah, he gets not punished.
Although, I guess any.
But he should know that he.
Yeah,
Like
it's very easy to notice
why
that he should
wouldn't he
block.
block?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, why wouldn't he block? He's never going past this.
Yeah. So of course,
but because
the correct
like
line
the
is
idea because
okay. You can go. Yeah.
What I'm saying is that I think this is still a 3-turn clock. So
Yeah. So maybe it's the same.
it probably is the same. Probably it's the same.
Yeah. Of course, the correct line is
Because
to
there
take
is no way that
mountain
he's not blocking here.
earlier, and now it's very easy. But
Okay, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think the clock is probably the same because I'm not killing them next turn. You are not killing them next turn, but we are both killing them in 2 turns. So yeah,
Exactly. I see the cards now with the dispute
but you
and
can't
everything,
cast
but you
them.
still see them next turn,
Yeah,
and you still have probably enough mana to cast them, so it's probably fine.
yeah, it's the same. Okay, so luckily I don't get punished for this mountain mistake because he's not killing me. Like I gave him 1 extra turn, but it didn't matter. By the way, this is very easily the kind of mistake that can doom a tournament. If you see here, I already had 1 loss. I took the wrong land with Wildfire. This resulted in giving 1 extra turn to my Barn opponent. 1 extra turn is very dangerous for a Barn opponent in a situation of racing. If he kills me, I've lost a game. Now I could easily lose 1 post-board game, and my tournament is over. So you know that I end up winning this tournament, right? So imagine the difference between winning the tournament and going auto drop is 1 land chosen with Wildfire. And this happens
also,
all the time. All the time.
Like, probably one small misstep here is that you could fetch. I'm like peeking the needle in the eye, okay? So, not a big thing. You could maybe fetch before this dispute because you have. No, you don't have the swamp already, so you could not flashback the Viscerator, but you are increasing the. You could still cast Lembas or Pulse of Murasa, but it's very minimal. Probably not even worth it.
Yeah, I mean, by not fetching, now I can cast a 2-drop into a Lembas and crack Lembas. So I think it's actually
Yeah,
correct not to fetch.
probably. Yeah.
So see, now I could draw Lembas and gain life. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, there is also the it's probably always wrong to fetch for thinning unless it's extremely late game.
Yes. Like if you have 10 lands on the battlefield and 0 cards in hand, okay, you can fetch for thinning. But in a
Yeah.
situation like this where you could still cast spells and dig more, I prefer having mana. Okay.
I think I will probably fetch, but I think it's a mistake.
Yeah.
You're correct.
So now, I mean, we have another small decision here. I think I don't know if there is a right choice. Like, do you cast this familiar or not?
I don't cast it
Okay.
because simply because like if he has, I mean, he shouldn't have temper because didn't he went faithless looting into discard 2 shitters last turn?
Yes.
So it's
he did.
almost surely he doesn't have it. Almost surely. But I mean, it's true that if he drops double ground creature, familiar is lethal with
Yeah.
Spagu. No, you probably cast it. You probably cast it.
And
You
also,
probably cast
like, we are, like, if he doesn't have temper, we are reducing the critical mass, which...
No, it's always correct to cast it because he went faithless looting and he discarded 2 shitters.
Okay,
Like,
now you
if
convinced me, yeah.
if he was like if he had not that 1 open mana, or if he discarded maybe double madness spell, double temper, I will probably be tempted to not actually cast it.
Yeah,
But
let's just explain why we don't want to get a fiery temper here, because like I mean, usually it's not good to, of course, to make them discard a madness spell with the refurbished familiar, but in many situations it's still very much okay. Why here specifically it's a big problem? Because we are racing. His main like bottleneck now is mana. So if we give him the free discard outlet, we are giving him a chance to get out of this sticky situation, right? Because now he can use this free mana on our turn, untaps, and just has to do 10 damages. So this is the very big possible downside.
yeah, but it's a no-brainer because like he would have 100% discarded it to faithless looting the turn prior. Like there is no way he's not doing that, so he doesn't have it.
Perfect.
He proceeds to discard Fiery Temper to this family.
No. By the way, this is pretty strange sequence in my opinion, because like his only chance is to drop Gutter Snap plus some stuff, I think.
Maybe he has another. He has another for
He
sure.
goes no, he goes like he does this, I don't know. I'm confused. I think it probably doesn't matter, but it for sure was strange.
Yeah, because like
He's
if he
not
drops
giving
Gutter
him...
Snipe, he goes Bolt to you. You go to 8. I mean, it would require him to have Fire Blast +1, which is unlikely, but is better than this probably.
Yeah, now like
I don't know.
Now we are at 10. For sure there is no possible combination of 2 cards that kills us, I think.
Actually, there is.
Okay, no, maybe grab.
If he has Lava Dart, grab. Yeah, grab discarding Lava Dart or some shit into double Fire Blast.
Yeah, okay. There are combinations. So yeah, it's possible, but
Depends on his last card most.
yeah. But his last card is not grab because here.
Because he would have casted it, yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. So here we see for the first time the use of go for the throat. Like, this is not the primary matchup why it's there, but I think it's nice to have some spot removal, some extra removal for turn 2 pinger. Like, I always kept 2 shamans, but shaman, it's like a necessity. I'm not really happy to kill Classic Flame Reader with shaman.
It's very, very mediocre. Because the way you are mostly losing this matchup is him going turn 2 pinger, turn 3 pingers, turn 4 pinger, and like
Exactly.
if you don't spot removal them, you probably don't even have the artifacts required to kill them unless you start sucking lands, which is a last resort move anyway.
Yes. So I just leave 1 shaman because you know me, you know that I like the singleton that
the
can
lucky
turn
one
the game, yeah. I mean,
which Walker will draw at the perfect moment.
I rationalize this because I am a deck that draws a lot of cards, so it's an extra option, but you can call it however you want.
Yeah, but to be completely fair, the first Clarkland Shaman is very good. Usually, it's the second that is garbage.
Yeah, I agree.
So having one is nice.
So this is the side out. I think you can agree. Like,
yeah, I agree.
I am keeping 1 Jixian, 1 Toxin. Both of them are okay cards, but not like extraordinary.
Is acceptable, I think.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. Got decent keep. Could be better, could be worse.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we were on the draw, so... Oh, okay. Lots of...
But this game looks very good for you. Like, I'm not saying that he already has lost, but it's looking very bad for him. Very, very bad. He doesn't have pingers. He has an end very soft Duress, which are probably casting this next turn as well.
Yes. I agree. I don't feel bad here. I mean, did you see that he suspended the robbery though?
Yeah, but like it doesn't really matter because like you still have Duress to pick off whatever he draws. Like if you draw 1 land, 1 spot removal, 1 creature, you're good. You don't even probably need the life gain this early in the game. So he doesn't have grab snack or anything crazy.
Okay. I am seeing that it's already late and it's it's only round 2. Let's see if we can accelerate.
Yeah, we need to speed up probably.
By the way, here I think I am punished by not dropping the green land. Like, here I have the option, right? I go Duress, and then I could drop the green land, and then the following turn I can cycle Sagu and Duress, which I think is better than going Wildfire.
That's true, but it's still double Duress versus
By the way, this is the perfect draw.
Of course. No, nothing to be surprised. But like you have a 2 Duress in the deck, 1 Sagu. You realistically could draw another Duress and go Duress, which will be really strong.
Well, here I'm only on 3 Duresses, so it's the same amount.
Okay, it's same amount then it's not relevant in my opinion.
Okay. I agree.
If you had 4 Duress or Fontaine or
yeah,
Rat,
or if I
whatever.
kept Rat.
Yeah, but This way is just
It's the same.
dead beats if you draw the other and whatever.
Okay. So now I think I have to cast Wildfire.
It's risky. It's actually risky. For sure, Wildfire is a better use of your mana since we actually have the double black land. Because otherwise, Duress plus Saga will be very good.
Yeah. I mean, I could
yes,
try
grab, but I don't know.
I could try to like just duress away the grab, waste a little bit the turn and cast something else. Like cast Wildfire next turn. I don't know.
You go to 3 lands, then you do Duress. The next turn you go Cycle Sagu, Wildfire. Actually, doesn't seem too bad, but it's also fine. I think that both lines are okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Of course, you could get max punished, but at the same time, I think it's fine.
Yeah, now we are starting to get very low on life.
Yeah, his draws were decent.
Yeah.
Like, the casting actually was the problem.
Yeah, the casting, exactly. That's why I said perfect draw. Oh, actually, okay, now we are at 3 life.
He doesn't have Fire Blast, but you have to do Duress, probably. No, actually, you cannot do Duress.
Yeah, I think we have to cast Chrysalis here.
Yes, definitely.
So I look for a land.
And you probably have to... I would also crack Spellbomb here.
Yeah.
If he wants to go on one land, sure.
Exactly.
Which he doesn't, which is smart by him. Will be a pretty bad mistake.
Yeah. Maybe someone could argue you keep the Sagwin end, and so that next turn you can gain 3 life for sure at least. But I don't know, it's pretty weak.
Also, you have double, like you, by going this way, you are almost guaranteed to go double dispute into something.
Yeah, I can try to find a weather which will be game winning.
Yeah.
So let's see if we survive. We don't survive. So yeah, a little bit unfortunate, close game. This casting top deck won the game, and I didn't have any of my 6 removals. Maybe
I actually felt really well in the game, like by looking at the initial stand.
I think I was also surprised that I lost this game, but now we see why winning game 1 was very relevant. Because I have another
also, like
chance.
the fact that he drew double Lightning Dart, which is Loud Art, I mean, which is pretty good when you are constrained on mana. Like, he had good draws. Yours were not bad, huh? But theirs were better.
Yeah, so what are we cutting here? Maybe actually Pulse, because
I think it's Pulse, yes.
Yeah, we don't have a target in a very long time, for a very long time. Oh, actually, I get greedy.
They're actually very greedy.
But you know how I top deck.
It's fine, it's fine.
No worries. Actually, here I am forced.
I'm a bit worried.
I am forced to put on the bottom a good draw, because Chrysalis is good in the early game to stop the bleeding from attackers, because I put that land on the bottom. Yeah. I think Pulse was the correct move. I got really greedy here. But then I had another Chrysalis, so never punished.
Of course.
And now, for sure, I'm going to draw the 4th land.
Maybe with the Lembas, which
what is happening?
It's actually better if you draw it with Lembas. If it's untapped, because like then you can go Chrysalis plus crack if you need.
Yeah, so what did he do? Okay, Faithless. Yeah, this is a good turn for them. I mean, decent turn.
Bottom.
Mega greedy.
Top. It's actually really greedy. But I mean, I guess you can go Duress plus offering or cast down.
Yeah. Or Wildfire, you know.
Or Wildfire, which is even better, of course.
Okay, so
Jund is very good though.
a lot of creatures. We don't currently have removal. and we draw the land drop.
Of course. Yes. Nice. Well
Okay.
played, Walker.
I think, I played this game a little bit poorly, but I was very...
I mean, not necessarily. I wouldn't say poorly. Like, it was 100% greedy. Like, it was very greedy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, to be fair, to beat Madness, you have to be a bit greedy.
Yeah, okay. The reasoning, like, to be serious for a moment, the reasoning is that I have cards with a very high upside, like Pulse, and Lembas and Dispute and Cast Down. So all cards are very good. I have Lembas to look for a land. Like, I have all strong spells. I'm only needing... I'm only missing lands. And I have ways to dig. So, yeah, this is the reasoning. Ultimately, I think it's wrong, but I can see why I did it.
Yeah, same. Like, I think it's not necessarily wrong. I think it's very risky and very greedy, but it's not wrong because, like, to be fair, like what you're saying is correct. I would just hate to lose with like this hand is already powerful enough for me, and I just need to cast it. If I can cast my whole hand, I will probably win. So I will just go for like the 100% chance to actually cast the fucking hand.
I guess we will see if this Pulse of Murasa will be important
Relevant
or not.
enough.
Yeah.
It's not looking very good for now because like we don't even have the target, although we could fanatical one land.
Yeah. So now we have a choice. Do we cast down the Kessig or do we keep it for Gutter Snipe? And I think
think you keep it.
Exactly, because of course it's because he has only 2 cards in hand and no Lava Darts in the graveyard. So this Gutter Snipe is looking inoffensive. Like, I can let it resolve and cast down.
Yeah. And also, from his point of view, you are still at 15, you are dropping Chrysalis, so he's not doing any more combat damage.
Yeah.
So now he wants to just drop all of his fingers and try to one-tap you from nowhere.
Yes,
Because
so
now he cannot
we get
combat anymore.
rewarded for the good choice. And I mean, I think now we have a lot of variables to consider. Like, here it's hard to figure out what we want to do in this tour because we have a lot of options, but basically anything wins here.
Yeah, exactly. I will probably start with Fanatic on spawn, exactly. Yeah. And then see from there.
Something that...
I will maybe map token first, but it's fine.
Yeah, I think here I made a little bit of a mistake because now...
This is too passive for maybe?
Yeah, so something very important is that map token on Chrysalis is really important in this matchup because it allows you to block Snacker. Like, if my Chrysalis is only a 4-5, then I block Snacker, he bolts Chrysalis, reanimates Snacker, and this is a terrible trade for me. While if I'm at 6, it's like the threshold where I'm happy to block Snacker, because it means that he has to work to remove the Chrysalis.
Yeah, I'm also like my idea was here I like map token on the Chrysalis. I probably entomb anything that I can target with Pulse, and then I actually swing as well. And if he doesn't block, I will Pulse of Murasa. I mean, I will Toxin, because we are never using Toxin to Rat. And I will gain some life back.
For sure.
So if he comes back at me with all these creatures, I get another attack.
All right. So what were we saying?
I was arguing on the point of going map token, cast
Yes.
down, and maybe even toxins, so you could start pushing damage. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's actually worse if you draw another Chrysalis.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a decent line. Like I don't see big differences between the lines here. So yeah, it's
The only thing is that will probably be always correct to use the map token. For the rest, doesn't really matter.
yeah, I agree. Like either if you want to attack or defend, anyway you want to use the map token, which is the only thing that I don't do.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter too much. Although, like I'm seeing here that the game will take still a very long time, despite this being an incredibly favorable situation. So I don't really remember what happened, but I guess something crazy is going to happen.
I assume he actually clears your Chrysalis here.
Yeah, but I don't know because I will never block here. So what is going to happen?
You would not block
No.
in this spot.
And yeah, I mean, he doesn't even give me the choice, I guess. But you know, this is what happens if you block. You block. He fire tempers the Chrysalis. I guess since we have the Pulse of Murasa, it's okay. Because at least we can use it. But it's a very bad trade. So the only reason why you could block is because we have Pulse of Murasa.
Yeah, that's why.
I mean, unless you are dying, of course. Like if he has
because like at that point, it basically eats you 10 life. That pulse.
Yeah.
Actually, 11. But it's fine this way as well. Like it's very incorrect from him to not attack with the Snacker probably.
Yeah. Okay, this is exactly what we are looking for. So now please use the map token. No.
I mean, it's fine because like you have pulse open this way. It's not like you are probably needing it because you have another Lembas, but it's fine.
So now I get scared of Gutter Snipe. Let's see why exactly. So this is something I think is very important for the viewers. Against Madness, I think it's very important to always visualize the worst possible outcome. And for several reasons, like the worst possible outcome is always more likely than it appears because they are some sort of combo deck, and they tend to sculpt their hand towards that turn with Gutter Snipe. So the likelihood of them having the storm turn is higher than it looks because they are actively trying to get there with their selection. So like when you see a Gutter Snipe, or like when you are trying to calculate should I crack Lembas this turn, can I afford to tap out, these kind of things, you should always think like, okay, what if he goes Gutter Snipe, Fire Blast, Bolt, this kind of stuff, you know? Okay. Especially from this position, of course, because we are very favored. Like, why would we want to die randomly from a favored position? Anyway, here actually he only has 2 cards. I am at 13. Can he kill me? Yes. Double Fire Blast kills me, right? So
if you wait on the Lembas, yes. There is no reason not to, I think.
So yes, I It's 100% correct to crack Lembas here, because if I crack it in the end step and the double fire blast kills me from a very favorable position, I am just dumb.
Yeah, because also like it doesn't make difference. I mean, any difference between Lembas or Pulse here. The
Yeah.
important thing is just that you untap. So, and this seals the deal, maybe. Because now you just unload everything, no?
Yeah, it's not super good, this Dures, because I don't have weather to punish him. But I guess making him sacrifice 2 lands is
It's
also
good
fine.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good enough. Because now you can do everything else, basically.
Yeah, now I assume I'm going to cast Toxin Analysis this turn. Yeah, this is why I am sacrificing all the spawns. This does have some downside because I have less blockers, but I think it's fine. Yeah, I'm 19.
If he attacks, like you are just blocking the
Gutter Snipe, yeah.
The gutter snipe, so there is no way he does that.
Yeah, although this was a good sequence from them.
Yeah, the perfect one.
Yeah, because we know that he has a Snacker in hand. So yeah.
So grab is the best draw.
Exactly. And I guess this is why the game is going to last a long time still.
Land Lava Dart, which is good as well.
So yeah, suddenly we were at 19 and now we are at 6. We have to regain again. Okay, this is nice.
And now this is GG.
Yeah.
This is actually, I mean, not that good.
It's okay, fine. Now we have, I guess, a small choice. Like we can go crack, fetch, and pulse, which I think is better than. Yeah, I think it's better.
It is, yeah, it is. Because like even like there is no draw that can kill you at that point.
Yeah.
Because he has 0 in hands and 2 lands, so.
So now we will try to build a storm count next turn. We have this Wellspring, so any dispute is huge. Okay.
Acceptor.
Wow. Yeah, but I think this is correct.
Yeah, there is a ward where he blocks, I guess.
Yeah, and with 0 cards in hand, we are safe from the crackback thanks to the weather.
I will still cycle here. Like I will try to sorcery speed it just because it's free.
Yes. Maybe we find another spell and it's more life, but no. Maybe a 1-drop? No. This is unfortunate because one card, like if this was earlier,
Shaman, Duress, Bomb.
Yeah, it will go crazy, but what can you do?
This is good enough. Also, you still have 4 spot removal in your deck, so.
Yeah. And the Crackland Shaman.
Yeah, also.
My Singleton Crack.
Of course, the signature move.
Okay, dispute. Well, now.
Whatever, this is just GG.
Yeah, I guess here I'm starting to be a little bit frightened, and I bottom this Sagu actually, which is probably correct.
I think it's correct. Like you are just winning with one spot removal in the end, so.
Yeah. Also,
I mean, not really winning on this turn, but
like
just still steady.
So I specifically want to survive this turn, right? And this turn, I already have potentially 3 life from Lembas. So casting Sagu doesn't increase the amount of life I gain. Because it's always 3. While if I bottom it, I could increase it by drawing weather.
Or like actual removals to.
Or removal, yes. Removal is also very good. In fact, here, yes, I draw cast down, and I prefer casting cast down than gaining 3 life.
Were you about to target your creases with cast down?
Okay. So now we are basically at 6. One card cannot kill us, although it's quite close.
I mean, if you hit the map, you have a guaranteed lethal.
Yes. But I mean, it is surprisingly close, right? Because if we were at 8, we would die to Fire Blast.
Yeah, but there is no.
But we're at 9.
Yeah.
And GG.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Alright. Let's go with match number 3. Okay, here we are against Spy Combo. And to be honest, I remember that this match is just a massacre. I mean, look at my starting end.
Yeah, this is very good. Like, I mean, to be fair, Jund has somewhat of a buy against Spy as long as you draw at least one Clark Clan Shaman with, at least 4 artifacts. But
yeah, it's a
Jund,
very easy
like,
matchup, and
Shaman
Jixian
plus
is very
Jixian.
good.
Yeah, Shaman plus Jixian, basically, it's not beatable for them. So.
Yeah. So here I think we can let these games go fairly quickly.
Yeah, I mean, his end is good, huh? His end is not that bad. But
So I
if you draw one shaman in the next like 4 cards,
I show the
losing.
double spell bomb. This is like just a power move basically. No, I'm kidding. It's because he already has a spy in hand, so I'm basically
yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Also, like, to be completely fair, like, if he starts going for your lands, if he draws like let's say double mesmeric double vandal,
No,
and
actually,
if he starts exiling your lands, it's actually problematic. So you are happy if he goes for the spell bomb.
Also, no, I'm dumb. Wait a moment. I wasn't paying enough attention now at the commentary, but so in a vacuum, I think the correct choice here is probably to cast Jixian, although it's fine also to double spell bomb. But here,
what do you mean in a vacuum? Like, because you
if I don't know the end, if I don't know his end,
okay.
I mean, although Jixian is never going to attack, so maybe not. I mean,
I think that in a complete vacuum, probably Icor is better here.
Maybe actually, yeah. Anyway, here it's stupid to let them take a spell bomb with Fiend because we don't have a Krark or removal, right? So I just want to land safely the spell bombs outside of Fiend range.
Yeah, it's correct. Also because, like, if you drop the double spell bomb, is less incentivized to cast the mesmeric, which actually protects your top deck at the Clark Clan Shaman. I mean, not that you're not dropping it if you draw it, but like here you kinda don't want to cast it, although he has mesmeric, so probably here is still correct to lose somewhat of mana efficiency and cast Clark Clan Shaman.
Yeah, I think that could be fine because now I'm forced to draw a removal to free my Krark.
Exactly. Like if he, I mean, I don't think it will be correct from his point of view to cast Mesmeric Fiend here, but if he does, it's actually very punishing for you.
Yeah, yeah, I know about the Leader Stampede. Uh, oh,
Holy
actually.
shit. Uh,
uh,
I mean,
so
do we care?
actually,
I
uh,
don't think you do.
so I do have a lot of fodder for Krarks that could kill the troll.
Exactly. I don't think you care.
But I also have two safeguards for spy already, which are Spellbomb and Krark. So I think the argument, because I think I cracked the Spellbomb here, and I think the argument that I had is this one. This game is basically locked up. I just don't want to lose in a stupid way. Like now I don't draw any more lands, and I have a 6/5 that is attacking me uh, for lethal. So I just put this problem away. From the next
Okay.
turn, I have Shaman and Spellbomb. He can't kill me reasonably in a long time.
Okay. Hear me out. Like, I think
Okay.
that I would actually instead let it resolve because in my, like, even, like, the worst outcome possible is that, like, the worst best play, let's say, that you can do is just next turn you drop Shaman, Icor, you crack 5, and just swing with a 7/6. And
Yeah,
he's never beating that. He's never beating
that's
that.
true actually. Yeah,
But like because basically you truly don't care about it. But I like it's perfectly fine to let it resolve. But I think that actually I will most likely go for I will suck my entire board next turn and win with a 7/5 in 3 turns. And
yeah,
he cannot beat it. He just cannot beat
yeah.
it.
I think it's basically an irrelevant choice because we win no matter what. But
Yeah,
it's interesting to consider. Like both options are reasonable.
because like you kinda do want to suck all these artifacts to Clarkland Shaman already.
Yeah, that's true.
But in the end, it's pretty much irrelevant, yes. You are anyway dropping a, like, yeah, Shaman plus artifact and
Yeah,
it's all.
Shaman for sure. I even draw the lands, so now it's super chill. I think
I've noticed
we
that
can
I
even
tend,
skip ahead a little bit. Like this game
yeah,
is already decided. Uh, sure, okay.
you've rat here,
I've brought
probably.
everything.
Yeah, it's a two tour clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is.
Oh wait,
He doesn't have the creature, I
he
think.
doesn't have. Okay. Yeah, I was briefly considering. I guess then I noticed that, like I wanted to wipe everything. Then I noticed that he doesn't have the creature.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So now it's a formality, right?
Yeah, this is GG.
Yeah.
I noticed that I tend to have a way more aggressive game stance when I play Welfare than you.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
I go very aggressive usually.
Yeah. Well, on the other end, I I tend to be uh like very safe with everything. I don't know if safe is the right word, but I try to like extract the maximum value and be patient, so that like every card is used in the most positive way, like
Yeah.
in the way that when I see it, I'm happy. Like, oh, like this is exactly how I wanted to use this card. I think, I mean, both approaches are
Yeah, they lose to different stuff. Like I lose to a certain special combination of unfortunate outcomes, and you probably lose to the same degree of unfortunate outcomes, just in a different way. Like you
yes,
probably manage to like they have a draw that grind you out, and I get a draw instead that gets them out of the tricky spot I'm trying to put them. Probably the mixture of the two will be perfect, but then
yes, of course.
it will be too good.
Uh, like oftentimes, people think that like surely I must play Jund in the perfect way, but that's absolutely not true. I am a I think I can play the deck pretty decently, but there are always things that you can do better, and surely, for example, one thing would be to adopt more aggressive strategies in some games, for sure. Anyway, one funny thing that I noticed, just a little aside, is that due to my playstyle, which is very safe, where I tend to like accumulate resources in hand and on the board uh, gradually, and oftentimes people see like my board state and they immediately think, oh wow, you are losing now, it's a desperate situation, but there is so much advantage banked on the board and in the hand that the situation is not actually bad. I don't know if you
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
okay.
I mean, yeah, consider.
Yeah. So another matchup where go for the throat is good.
Actually, this is one of the first times you actually have something to say in. I remember that when I used to play Wildfire,
Yeah.
it was basically a side one extra spell and you were good to go.
Yeah, I actually have troubles boarding out. Ah, no. I decide to board out all familiars, which is fine.
Acceptable, yes.
Yeah.
Munition is not that bad actually if they are heavy on the
Yeah, mesmeric.
mesmerics. It's really a nuisance, to be fair. It's not like makes too much of a difference. You also have more artifacts in the list, so I guess that cutting familiars is acceptable as well.
Yeah. So this is what
You
do we
always
think
keep.
about this end?
It sucks, but you keep it. Like if they mesmeric, no, I mean Masked Vandal you 2 times in a row, sure, whatever, good game. But you always keep it.
Yeah, I think I'm keeping this, but
You're not happy, yeah? You're not happy, but you keep it, of course.
one thing to notice is that we don't lose to two vandals. We lose to one vandal because we are on the draw.
Uh, yes, true.
Yeah.
But like, I assume that we are drawing at least one land.
Uh,
I'm assuming wrong.
I don't remember, but just in general, it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, for sure. But like, to be fair, this is the kind of hands of Wildfire that you cannot afford to mulligan, and you just accept to lose to 8.
I mean, I think here I keep, and one reason is that I won game one, even though this is a very bad reason because the hand is either good or bad. You must seek the maximum advantage, and it's irrelevant if you are risking everything or or if you have won another game. But you could also argue this is such a positive matchup that why do I need to expose myself to a guaranteed like to a blowout to Vandal when I could mulligan to 6?
I mean, to be completely fair, like, he's already mulliganing, which could mean both things, because, like, the more he mulligans, the worse his hand is, but the more he might be inclined to accept an hand that just does a couple Masked Vandals and hopes to make you not play the game. But at the same time, you can also afford to keep a less optimal hand, hoping that it doesn't have all the pieces that it requires to make you not play the game.
Yeah.
Also, the end is good, and
and also if we draw any one other land, we are good to go.
Exactly. This is the type of land I will not be happy to. I will mulligan actually against Rally, for example, because it's very good, but not only is slow, but also like their strongest plan post board is to actually destroy your lands, like cast into fire, suplex, whatever, and they are actually actively looking for that plan because they know if they are playing a fair gameplay, they are gonna lose, no? So you cannot afford to keep a sketchy hand.
Yeah, one thing to say about Spy is they never actually look for some kind of end. They keep if they have lands.
What they get. Yeah, they keep what they get, so...
Yeah.
It's not like they can afford to mulligan aggressively, like that doesn't happen. Like, yeah, you are happy enough, you can keep.
Yeah. So in the end, I think for a while, and I think I keep, yeah.
His end is not that good.
Yeah.
Actually, it's pretty bad. Okay, this is a very good draw.
Okay, now it's fine.
Now it's pretty good. But ours is nice as well.
Triple spell bomb. Let's go.
I mean, you could still get cheesed out of the game.
I mean, it's very hard from here.
Yeah, now it's very hard because you can drop double spellbomb and be completely safe.
Yeah.
It's like if you could drop only one spellbomb, but there was actually...
Yeah, that's true.
A ward that you could lose maybe with Quirion or stuff. Yeah, this Quirion. No, I mean, I guess they will still miss one mana. But you never know.
So, what are they taking? Usually, if they take a long time, it's a lot of creatures. But no, it's actually nothing.
No, he was just swearing.
Yeah. And this is why this version of Spy sucks so much. Like, it's so bad. I can't believe it. Like, it's a ramp deck that has so much mana and nothing to do with it. Like, lead the Stampede, draw 5, what do I draw? Other mana dorks. And like, the payoffs are mana dorks, Spy. Maybe some 6 drops, not even that many.
Yeah, it's like very hit or miss. It's...
Yeah, like, I don't understand. Like, why? What is this card doing? Like, okay, now you have 12 mana. What are you accomplishing?
It doesn't do anything. At the same time, if he has another lead in hand, he could go crazy. It's like super RNG. The deck is just not...
Yeah.
It's unstoppable if you have a good day, but That's
I don't know.
not really what you do.
I can't stop thinking that it's misbuilt, but I'm not sure. I haven't properly looked into it.
I actually think that it's not misbuilt. Like the deck is it's just the best you can do with the cards you are given.
It's possible.
Sadly, it has a fair rate, and it's like walls in a sense, actual walls, where sometimes you draw only mana, sometimes you don't have the mana. If you draw the perfect combination of tutors and everything, it's very good, but that doesn't happen fairly often, at least. Now we are just in the Clarkland Shaman waiting room.
Exactly. I can take these 3 damages from Sagu, it's not a problem at all. I also have 2 Lambases on board. Yeah.
Like, even if he drops ants and stuff, like, you're just clearing them, so...
Yeah. I guess now I'm like, I was a little bit hesitant because I was thinking, should I wait to do Clark Toxin but before dropping Jixian? But that's actually stupid because Clark doesn't need the Toxin at all on this board. So.
Yeah, not at this point. You have way too many artifacts.
Yeah,
like,
I
to be
actually
fair,
want to Clark with Jixian on board.
Exactly. Also, you could also, like, crack Lembas, fetch Toxing on the Clark. I mean, Toxing on the Jixian, gain back 10 life,
Yeah.
even if they block. You just have to draw 1 dispute and you're fine.
Yeah, here I'm going Toxin on Jixian for sure.
Just to draw cards. It's fine.
Okay.
Like, you are...
I'm never losing this game, yeah, so...
Yeah, you're not in a rush, like, you can do whatever. Okay, GG.
Yeah.
The bad thing about them is that they can never rebuild.
Yeah.
From one class. Like, it takes too much. If Jixian is on board, you are just literally erasing them with Jixian before that happens.
Yeah. By the way, I also probably made a mistake by using at least the 3rd Wildfire on myself, while I could have taken them off Lens. Of course, it's irrelevant, but it's giving them a little bit more chance of rebuilding.
Yes, at the same time, they have a lot of creatures producing black, and it's not like your hand is weak to Mesmeric. You don't have Pulse of Murasa or anything, so you don't really care about them taking 1 card off of your hand, probably.
Yeah.
You're just winning next turn. Why is he not conceding?
Now, okay. I mean, we don't need to see it, really.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the 4th match, which is for the first time in this tournament, Elves. So here we take red. It's very important to have basic mountain on the field against Elves.
His hand is quite decent against Elves. Not that good, but not that bad. If you find a couple of lands, maybe.
Yeah.
It's not looking too good, but you can slow them with the cast down, so... Although you kinda don't want to cast down Priest of Titania, theoretically, in my opinion. Although it gets more value if they're using their Quirion to cast it. Like, if they will go land drop Priest, sure, you are kinda forced to remove the Priest, but you are not that happy, in my opinion.
Yeah, usually, as I was discussing with someone a few days ago, nowadays I tend to fight over payoffs much more than I fight on mana against Elves, because the version that runs today has a lot of mana, a lot of ways to make land drops and rebuild easily, and we aren't fast at closing the game, so they have all the chances to rebuild. While if we attack the payoffs, we just kind of eliminate the problem. And we turn it into a mid-range war, but we are the proper mid-range deck, so we usually win the mid-range war. Of course, this is not a universal rule, and Priest of Titania is the card that makes it the hardest. Like, it's the card that breaks the rule the most, because it's the most dangerous one. And so here, also because, as you said, they missed the second land drop. So here, if I didn't draw Krark, we would have the choice of either casting Cast Down or Icor Wellspring. And I think both are reasonable, but I would have gone for Cast Down.
Yeah, same. Because, like, it's not that big of a deal, but if he actually goes Elf into Avenging Hunter, you
Yeah.
are most likely losing, actually.
Exactly. So yeah, I want to kill Priest this turn. And now that I've drawn Krark, I am also killing the Quirion, I think. Although...
I mean, he kinda told you that he hasn't a second land drop, so even if he has other Priest of Titania in his hand, he couldn't maybe drop them. So I will definitely Vrat.
Yeah, it's like it takes them so far back. Like, even if they have Lanovar Elf, if they drop just Lanovar Elf on its own, it's not a lot of mana. But if they have a Quirion on board, it could get like they are still in the game. Anyway, so here I board wipe. So we both agree it's the correct line.
Of course, it sucks to not board wipe with Icor, but it is what it is.
Yeah. We can't even hope to draw the mountain because it's already on board, but and it would be crazy, of course.
Mega greedy.
So here, you kind of you have a small decision, because oftentimes you like to drop the spellbomb early to protect other things, right? But actually, if spellbomb is the only artifact on board,
it sucks. Yes.
Yeah, it's not advantageous to have it.
But then, if he goes land Masked Vandal on your spellbomb, sure, buddy. Like, sure, you got it.
Yeah, exactly. So in the end, I prefer using my mana, especially because I'm missing land drops. I was just highlighting that it's an unusual situation, but in the end, it's I still like it. And
yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, it's you're perfectly happy with it.
Yeah. So now the grind begins.
This is getting fairly annoying though, because they have now I think they actually top deck the lands, because
Yes,
it would have not make sense, no, otherwise.
exactly.
So now you are actually in a bad spot, a very bad spot.
I mean, this was a very good draw, so I wouldn't say really bad spot. Now that I can cast Chrysalis,
no, that's true. But like in a vacuum,
like it's more played. Like, this game is more played than I thought when I board wiped. Like I thought, okay. I am winning, but actually it's like now it's a played game.
Yeah, now Hydra like starts to be a problem. Sure, you have forecast down, but that doesn't really help you that much. Although they kind of have to start giving you elves to defend the initiative, so That's okay as well.
Yeah, they are casting very good draw spells.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I actually have to cast down the Vandal, I think, because otherwise my 4/5 Chrysalis can't attack.
Perhaps you could wait and see if you draw another Chrysalis.
That's true, but I also only have 2 black mana, so I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's fine to do both.
I agree. Like, if I can draw a Chrysalis and not care about the Vandal, I'm very
It's
happy, of
perfect,
course, because I have these two to answer to. So, yeah. But I don't know. If I draw a Dispute and then I can cast only one cast down and leave the. And I have to leave the priest on the battlefield, and I don't know. It could get ugly in other ways.
Because, like, my main problem with using this down is that now you are he actually has more threats than you have answers for, because either takes 2 answers.
Yes, that's true. Although now I.
Of course, if you draw Clara Shaman, it's GG.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, I agree. It's like it's not an easy spot. Like it was a hard choice, and both options have upside. Of course, like I think the way things are going, my choice
Was rewarded.
was rewarded. But I could see both.
I mean, mine was rewarded only if we drew the um, the thing, the Chrysalis.
Yeah, the Chrysalis. So now the funny thing is that we use the map on the spawn to try and force them to jump.
He gives you, yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so I gain the initiative. And I try to limit their mana because of Hydra. I mean, as I said, I prefer killing payoffs, but also 7 cards in hand, Priest plus double Quirion goes crazy.
He probably unloads you the entire run.
Yeah, like
And you cannot
in this
afford
spot, I cannot afford that in this moment.
Also because, like, if he actually uses the priest, the 2 cast down must go on the Hydra target, like the Hydra target and the Hydra itself.
And everything else
and
is
then
unchecked.
there is the rest.
Yeah.
And then there is the rest. The other 6 cards unchecked.
Yeah. So now at least they are playing at a normal pace, and we are trading the initiative. Let's see what happens here. I don't think they double champ. Yeah, they probably let us have the initiative.
Yeah, will be pretty incorrect. Also because, holy shit.
Oh.
If he double champs, he is never winning, no?
Yeah, I think this is a mistake. Like
this is also what happened in the in your games against Cawgates. Like, I think that sure it 100% sucks if he makes you have the initiative, but how is he winning now?
Yeah, exactly. Like this Timberwatch is really good with double Quirion. I already used 4 cast down and 1 Clark. They like sure they let me have initiative, and then they just they just win on the board.
Yeah, like the thing is that this is actually a point of reflection, let's say, that actually I think is very important for anyone watching or for any Magic player. Like, when you play a game, things don't go as you wish every game, sure. But like, what part? Why are you even playing if you are not putting yourself in a position to actually win the game? Like, no one is receiving a medal for losing in the best way possible.
Yeah.
No one cares. You always should have a path, a plan to victory, because losing very well doesn't achieve you anything. So because
Yes,
like
exactly.
even double
Like,
block on Eldrazi spawn would be a better play.
yeah. Like now, next turn I'm going to attack with 3 creatures, and now what's your plan? Like, sure, you have defended the initiative for 1 turn, but then.
I mean, I guess his end is actually really bad, and the archive maybe gets him out of it, or maybe the archive into another initiative which allows him to go into throne. But it sounds very realistic to me.
Yeah, also, I don't know, like, even just the Timberwatch that we know of, it's incredibly dangerous in this spot.
Yeah, with double query on board, yes.
Yeah. While now it becomes basically blank.
Yeah, now it's probably just a bureaucratic matter.
Yeah.
The game is already ended, but you just have to go through the moves. His only hope, I guess, it's now another initiative which throws into another initiative.
Yeah, which is okay. So I guess this is why he jumped. I think it's still wrong, but this is the reason he wanted to get to the throne because he had an initiative.
I mean, I guess so, but at the same time, like if you actually untap, you get into archive with the Avenging Hunter, and then you defend the initiative with an Avenging Hunter on board,
Yeah. Also,
which
like,
trades at least one Chrysalis.
imagine this option. They take the damage. I go to forge. They untap. They really want to go to throne this turn. Okay. They attack with double Quirion. I block 1. They take the initiative back and go into the archive. They still have 1
And then they
Quirion.
drop.
And
And then
then
they drop
exactly.
the
And
that.
then they cast Avenging Hunter.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a mistake.
Yeah.
Or maybe he didn't have the actual Avenging Hunter and he hoped to draw it with the witch cards, and he actually did. That could also be true.
Okay, so here the interesting thing, I mean, we have to count. Like, the important thing is, I think, if I board wipe everything, which is 4, am I forcing a trade with Ant?
Probably not, or maybe not by 1. So it's an 8, a 7. I think you're short by 1. Is it true?
Huh. So this is 8, and this
That is
is
7.
7, which is
You're short by 1.
15. Yeah.
Yeah, you're short by 1.
So
And you
maybe,
actually cannot afford to, because if he cracks back at you with Hydra from hand, you're dead.
yeah. So I think I wait. I don't show Clark just to hide information. I have a lot of mana.
Yeah, there is no reason to.
Okay, now I think we win.
You just crack for 5, recast Chrysalis. No, you can crack for 4.
I think here we crack for 4, then we take again Clark as a champ blocker for Ant.
Wouldn't it be better? Yeah, true. It's
So I
it's
guess
a pity because like if you had a crack for 5, you actually had the straight up little
yeah.
with the by redropping the other Grizzlies, but it's fine.
I guess no, okay, I didn't know about the Pulse of Murasa because maybe there was a ward where I could cast Shaman, then Chrysalis, then crack the spawns, and then kill Chrysalis and take it again. But it doesn't matter.
And I don't think so.
No, here I didn't know about the Pulse of Murasa when I cast Chrysalis, so.
Okay.
Okay, so now.
I mean, this is good enough.
Yeah. Now, this is.
Like the part that is good enough is that the 6 life from Pulse puts you out of range of
Hydra.
Hydra, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, let's count a little bit. Imagine he drops a land. Worst case scenario, it's a plus
Hydra
6.
for 6.
14. Perfect.
Yeah. You're true off.
He can block here, but he takes a lot of damage. And now the funny thing is that I have a champ blocker and then trap.
Yeah, it's not even avenging Hunter to steal it can do anything, I think. Yeah.
Okay. See, it was a pretty tense game. And it's just the first game against Elves. There are going to be a lot of games against Elves in this challenge.
I don't.
Do you want to discuss?
I think I will disagree. Yes, yeah. Like I would want the second oof for sure. For sure.
Okay.
I cannot tell you
No,
for sure
you have
what
to
I'm
tell
cutting.
me.
Let's see.
Oh,
I mean,
wait. This is 61. What?
Holy shit.
This
what?
is not intentional. I'm sorry.
Buddy, what are you doing?
Wow.
No, but for sure I'm bringing in the second oof. But then we have to cut 2 cards. But I'm really not happy that we are cutting one familiar. I will probably cut Pulse, which is good, but it has very narrow uses. Although it can be
I
game
disagree.
winner.
I disagree because Pulse is the fourth copy of Crackland Shaman, and it's important. Like, if we had other recursion cards, I would happily cut it, but we need at least one recursion card against Elves.
What my reasoning is that even if you have recursion cards, I'm more worried about my artifact count. Like, sure, I have the Clarkland Shaman, but I don't have the artifacts to suck for it. Which is my point of view. Sagui is nice, actually, to assure you land drops. He's also a flyer, which is not too bad.
Yeah.
I actually think I will cut second, like the other Eviscerator and the Pulse of Muraz.
Yeah, I guess that's a possibility. There is really no choice that you are super happy about.
Yeah.
Here.
I'm also already not happy we are cutting Wildfire, but
yeah.
It is what it is.
Here, the reasoning basically is that you will have less games with Bridge on the battlefield.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, at the same time, it's true that Hydra is much less of a problem post-board because you have Toxin.
Yeah. And 6 removals.
Everything balances out in the end, I guess.
Yeah, by the way, in the following games, I will go to 60, not to 61. And I remember that I was cutting another familiar.
Is acceptable.
Because, like, familiar, by itself is not a good card in the matchup, especially because of Quirion Ranger. It is good. It is very good in a specific scenario, which is when you steal the initiative. So, yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag.
Yeah, it's either hit or miss, and to be completely fair, you would much rather put them in a spot where they cannot cast it, rather than you have to try and steal it. But at the same time, it's not that easy, no? Like the perfect game
okay.
against.
I did cut
you take it out.
Okay. So I wasn't submitting 61. Nice.
Okay, nice. Like the perfect game against Elves, of course, is where you just drop Clarkland Shaman on Chu, kill all their Marauders, they get stuck, and they don't do anything for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But
so yeah, this is not a clean sideboarding, but it's fine. Also, like I didn't do any mapping before the tournament. I just wanted to try go for the throat. So a lot of sideboardings are a little bit dirty, but this is something that I will do like when I want to dedicate time. It's I don't it's not rush. So okay, this is a clear mulligan.
And this was like my reasoning for cutting these two cards. Like, sure, they're good later on. Eviscerator doesn't like takes you out of artifact counts actually.
Yeah, Eviscerator really doesn't shine in this matchup because of the artifact count. I agree, and I
Sure,
just keep one because I want to grind. So
yeah, makes sense. You still have to see the force disputes. If it's the wrong one, sucks.
Yeah,
but it is what it is. You are Vrating here, I assume so.
I mean, it's not very easy because Timberwatch is active. So I think we lose this game.
Timberwatch is active, actually. Yeah, true. No, this is doomed. This is so doomed.
Yeah. Yeah, this is over.
You're dying this turn?
I guess. No, here my out is toxin, so I will champ and dispute.
Yeah, makes sense. It's the only way you are winning, actually.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you had Fountain, perhaps, but without it, because you will need at least 3 artifacts on board. It's just bad.
Yeah, cast down is not enough. I still try to find toxin.
It's just bad bit. I mean, you can still draw it.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah, I try. Let's see. Not toxin. Who could have guessed? So yeah, now it's over. Oh, I guess I'm still in the game a little bit.
Yeah, in a sense.
Okay.
Not
finally.
Really. Decent hand.
Yes, this would be a little bit of a concern on the draw, but on the play it's good, very good.
I think I will still keep it and fuck it. Like if he has a hand, sure, buddy, okay.
Yeah.
And still, even if he has hand plus masked, you have one, like you have actually 2 looks for lands.
Oh, look at this nice top deck.
This is nice. I mean, it still kind of sucks if they go masked on the bridge, but...
Yeah, but now I have 2 lands, which is the
You can cast Dispute and
yes.
blah blah blah.
Now I don't care about killing this Timberwatch immediately because I have cast down which kills it at any moment. So
Holy shit, he's a master of elves. Holy fuck. It was actually a nice play.
but actually he then decides not to
It's not
attack.
attack, okay. It was just for the swag.
Yeah.
It was actually nice. Like if we would, like it actually makes sense for him to not attack here because it denies you from Clan Shaman, no?
Yeah.
But it was actually nice. Yes, train and if he misses here, I don't think that makes it. It's not terrible, but
Yeah, now we are in pretty much full control with so many disputes in hand.
also because he doesn't have a lot of mana.
Yeah. Well, like, this is a bit weird. Like, why is it in the deck? I don't know.
Probably he doesn't have side. Probably he's running Pulse of Murasa instead of Paladin.
So he
Steinbock
literally can't
Paladin.
board in anything.
Exactly.
I guess.
Although there is a consideration
Like
that actually Pulse of Murasa is better than Well-Wisher.
Yeah.
But maybe just
Or maybe
didn't
like even the 2/4 reach is better.
it's better. I mean, Walker, you have a reputation for being a slow player. Maybe he saw the timeout angle.
I guess so, yeah. Ok. First match is over. Oh.
Ok, fermati un attimo, Walker.
Sì.
Che vado... aspetta, scusi, perdoni.
So, here we are in round 5. I am 3-1. And I won the die roll.
Against Pepe team, actually, he is a good player. Of Elves. I faced it a couple of times. He knows what he's doing.
Ah, nice. And he's X1, so yeah, he's doing well. I remember him, by the way, as a newbie Delver player, like when Terror didn't exist. They used to play this Dimir deck with Kurma Gangler and Delver of Secrets, and Snuff Out Counterspell, of course, that kind of stuff. They used to play that deck a lot.
I see. I just know him because I remember playing a challenge, going X1 in Swiss, being defeated only by him on Elves. I met him again in the finals. I was molding, of course. I didn't split because no, this time I will destroy you. I lost also the finals.
With Jund?
With Jund, yes. So, whatever. I guess I will lose.
I see. Alright, so what are we cutting here?
Chrysalis,
I guess
probably.
Chrysalis, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there are some psycho choices, but Chrysalis is just safe.
You could cut the third
I mean,
land.
I don't know if you know the matchup. Like, if you don't know the matchup, I think it's a no-brainer. Like, you always cut Chrysalis there, no?
Yeah.
And probably even if you do, actually.
And of course, being on Magic Online, you kind of know the matchup. If it's in paper, you don't know. But yeah, I think the choice there is between Chrysalis and a bridge.
Yeah,
and
same.
I
would
think,
say Slagwood, but
yeah, I always choose Chrysalis, to be honest, because even if it's if it's a blue deck, those 3 lands are going to be very important.
Yeah. If it's Terror that goes Spell Pierce into counter spell and you don't keep the third land, you're gonna go crazy.
So, not a threatening start from them. This is nice. They could drop the initiative, of course. They do.
Yeah, but at this point, like, I mean, it's not ideal, of course, but there are way better positions.
Yeah.
I mean, there are way worse positions in which they drop the initiative, so.
Okay, I guess here I was punished for not having green mana. Maybe I was a little too... Like, maybe I did a mistake either by dropping Drossforge on turn 1 or by taking Swamp.
I think that on turn 1, you always drop Drossforge in that position. The question is that maybe you should have get Forest.
Well, the reason why...
Go back.
Yeah.
Like...
Let's see. So, first of all, the reason why you might want to drop Slugwoods here is that you only have one black source, and so you would like to take a second black with Wildfire. But if you want to take Swamp, then I think it's actually better to play Slugwoods, right? So that at that point you have access to all colors already.
Yeah, it makes sense. Probably I will not...
Because if I play Drossforge and then I take Forest, I only have one black source, which is annoying.
It's terrible, yes.
So I think it's correct to play Slugwoods here. I mean, it's not a big mistake, but it's a little bit.
Like, my reasoning into dropping Slugwood first is that you indeed want to take basic Swamp, but at the same time, because you want to take... no, because this is a reasoning that doesn't apply on the play. Because on the draw, they might target your bridge with the Masked.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore, you have like a Mountain, Swamp, and then Slugwood Bridge left. But on the play, it's actually different because they cannot do it.
Yeah.
So probably it's correct, yes. It depends on your draw for turn. I don't remember which one was. Maybe Chrysalis?
Let's see. I think it was actually Landscape. Yes.
Okay. At this point...
So here, what are we taking? Let's see that we did play Drossforge.
No, I still take basic Swamp. Because even if you draw Chrysalis, like, it's not that the kind of a matchup where you are too much in a rush to drop it. Of course, if you manage to, it's good. But at the same time, you want to maximize your black source because you're still risking the Masked Vandal. Plus, if you draw Familiar, is actually better against Elves because you can it actually fights the initiative better. So you just low rolled, let's say, by drawing Chrysalis. But I think it's still black. Like, it's...
Yeah, I agree. Black. Like, if I'm in this spot, I'm always picking Swamp. Like, the initiative is 2 turns away at least. I want to develop my mana better. Yeah, like
Masked Vandal consideration.
I don't want to actually cast Chrysalis unless an initiative is involved, and even then it's not that great. So,
and you would you would much prefer to cast the Familiar.
Exactly.
Into the end. So, yeah.
Of course, like, all this problem doesn't exist if I play Slugwoods on turn 1, but here we are.
That's true. Yeah. Of course, Max punished into the second swamp
Yeah.
plus the Chrysalis after, but it is what it is. Because you are never taking the time off to fetch here, you are always
Yeah. Or
going,
playing Slagwoods. No. Here,
yeah, it's
of
always
course.
plus.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. It's just low roll, low variance, but I mean, it's not a disaster. Eh?
No.
It's just an inconvenience.
Here, I think he forges the right creature. Yes. I mean, right creatures could be actually like it's a gamble. It's a little bit of a gamble because this way they could lose to Crackland Shaman. Like if now I go familiar into Krark, I can wipe everything. But if they pump Avenging Hunter, they lose to Cast Down. So
Exactly.
yeah.
I think that it's still correct this way out of them because like pumping the other gets absolutely destroyed by Cast
Yeah.
Down. Like it's a complete disaster. This way, Cast Down, which you are representing, I mean, it could also be Dispute, of course, but you play what you know. This is acceptable. Shaman is not that great here. And that 3/3 is still relevant.
Yeah. Is this another Hunter? No, maybe a Hydra? No, Hunter.
It's very good.
Yeah. Okay. Familiar is nice.
Into Chrysalis, yes, makes sense.
Okay, let's see if I use the map token. Probably I do. Yeah, this map token is actually incredibly
Holy
good.
shit. Buddy, like, calm down. What is this egg rolling?
Well, regardless of the Crackland Shaman, which is very good, it's very important to have the counter because now it can block Avenging Hunter, so the board is completely stalled. But yeah, of course, Clark is amazing.
They need Hydra, and even if they do... I mean, no, Hydra will be very good out of them.
Yeah.
But it's the only thing that's good. That's the thing.
Yeah, they do
Maybe
play for
Ant,
Hydra, but okay. Likely it's not there. Okay, next turn.
but it's too late. I don't think there is gonna be a next turn.
Now you try to kill the familiar, but I have the spell bomb. Oh, they actually go for the land. It's not.
I mean, it's not too incorrect for them, I think, because like you have 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts on board. If they take familiar, I mean, it's kinda the same.
It's kind of the same, but it, I think I would have protected the familiar probably with spellbomb, but land I don't even care to protect it. I tank
Will there
it.
be ult though? Because like if you are just dropping a shaman, Vratting for 4.
Oh no, actually I can't protect it. No.
Exactly. Like you just win.
Yeah. So anyway, I take it because if I take it, I can draw off this spell bomb. So
Yeah.
and
Actually, I think that it's close to. I mean, it's not really a lose condition if you defend it, but if they go Cycle Ant in response, you lose 2 artifacts, and without the Slugwood in hand, you don't have the artifacts to Vrat with them.
By the way, actually, maybe the correct target for them was Spellbomb, actually, right?
Perhaps, yes. I mean, this way they are protecting themselves from another Chrysalis, which is...
Yeah. So,
not.
of course, the only way in which
too bad.
this play makes sense is if they have Ant in hand. If they have Ant, it can make sense.
Yeah, probably that's the second worst target. Best is Spellbomb, second is Familiar, third is Land.
Yeah, so since he seems to be a good player, he probably has
He probably has
Ant.
something, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, as you were saying, the game should be over at this point because now we steal
like
the
the fact that
initiative.
you have the +1 artifact just.
By the way,
the deal.
this is a brain fart,
good.
but it doesn't matter.
I hyped you up, Pepe Team. Don't make me look stupid on the camera, please.
Now I have to sacrifice only 3 artifacts.
You can actually keep the familiar if you want.
Ah, no.
Okay, no.
Okay. No.
Okay, buddy, okay.
Yes, Pepe Team was rightfully hyped.
I knew it.
Okay.
I mean, it's not.
I still have 4 artifacts, but at least this way he forced me to have the 4th artifact. Oh no, exactly. I guess I only need 3 though. So it's.
Yeah, but I mean, it's sketchy to be fair, but actually, no, maybe it's not that good. Yeah, it's sketchy. But to be absolutely fair with him, the Clark Clan Shaman on top.
Yeah, like he doesn't have a good play. It's
yeah,
over.
He doesn't have it. Maybe this was not the best he could do, but there is not really an out at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe
I guess maybe pumping. So here we see an Hydra, right? Maybe he could pump the Avenging Hunter
by a very little amount.
Yeah, but even a small amount is actually relevant.
He has 4 mana.
So yes, with Quirion, it's 4 mana, so it's +2.
7/6.
It's actually the correct play, right?
Probably yes.
You know about the Clark.
Maybe it was. I mean, but there is no point because, like, you cannot afford to play around the cast down, no? Because we are already losing from the Clark Clan Shaman. So you just have to try and beat the Clark Clan Shaman alone.
Yeah. Like Masked Vandal doesn't really accomplish much.
Maybe you hoped you would misplay the block somehow.
I don't know.
Lose the artifact. But there is no reason for you to chum block with the familiar, so I'm not sure. It's fine. Probably yes, knowing our end, know the. I mean, but he knew, so probably.
Yeah. Of course, I'm only saying this because the Clark was revealed.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Otherwise, there was no point. I mean, your spot is not that great. Sure, you have the initiative. Sure, you have a big creature, but I mean, he doesn't have that much mana. Though. Nah, you are probably winning here.
Yeah, it's true that I have kind of a low amount of resources, so yeah, it's interesting because this is exactly the kind of spot against Elves where you usually go, okay, I win now because I wipe the board, I steal the initiative, GG.
It's not that granted.
But yeah, it's not granted.
Like you are 1 initiative from the top to lose the game.
Exactly, because I have a very low amount of resources now. They are at 29, so they have time to top deck. By the way, here I make a small misplay maybe, because I could have played Bridge and then Familiar for 3 instead of Familiar for 4. But anyway.
But this way you are saving the bridge, which I guess you don't care that much. So
Yeah.
probably yes, would have been better. I mean,
Uh,
you deny information this way, to be completely fair, because
yeah, that's true.
you play at the land that you fetched. So
Anyway, Winding Way is a good follow-up. So yeah, Elves gets out of these situations by drawing naturally these draw spells. If they do, they can grind very well.
although the
So
perfect outcome for him would be like tank one turn, drop maybe Elf Titania, and then try to go crazy the next one. Like this slows the bleeding but doesn't really accomplish much.
do you agree in going Lost Well here?
I think so, yes. Because the
Because
forging doesn't
they're at
like
24, it's a lot. So
yeah. But also like the main thing is that your Chrysalis is already bigger than an Avenging Hunter, is bigger than an Hydra on Masked Vandal.
yeah.
So you just have to draw Icor Dispute.
Yeah. Also, this is kind of interesting, but because I don't know, like now it's a moment where we want to maybe play to the board, but Jixian,
I think I keep one, maybe.
like it's very weak, and I don't know, we don't have an answer to Timberwatch, but keeping one, I think, could be a reasonable choice. And in fact,
Surely I don't want both. Surely I don't
yeah,
want both.
yeah,
It's maybe one, I don't know.
like one Jixian here could pay some big dividends because it starts being there, and now gradually it will get pumped because everything you do pumps Jixian basically, even though now we don't have anything in hand, but somehow it will get pumped. And that will sum up. And I think that it will be, if I remember correctly, not having this Jixian will be felt in this game.
Okay.
It will go like it will be a very very long game, which maybe I could have avoided with Jixian.
Yeah, because my main concern here is that, like, how are you winning? Like, because um,
Exactly.
you need another threat to swing and protect initiative. You don't have the artifacts to like Vrat another time to like let's say compensate the fact that you don't have another threat. So it's true that you are actively still looking for Icor plus Dispute. That's how you win the game
Yes.
mainly.
So
But you
of course
still need a
that's why
second threat.
I bought the Magician because I wanted
Yeah.
more resources. So I wanted a divination.
But at some point you will need this second creature, and to be fair,
Yeah.
unless you instantly draw another Chrysalis, which will be perfect, this is probably your best tour to drop a weaker creature.
Yeah. Exactly. Like they are grinding well, so applying pressure is also important. So yeah, I think it's a very close decision. Uh, it's yeah, it's very hard, but maybe the correct thing is to keep one Jixian. And
Yeah,
you even have a nice tour because you drop Jixian and Cycle Landscape. So
exactly. Because like the main problem is that you cannot afford them to touch you one time
yeah.
because they go into Throne of the Dead.
Oh, so maybe okay.
Which that's not terrible.
Yeah. So do I cast down here? I think I do because these
I would as well. Yes.
these landscapes are very mana intensive. So
Yeah. Also, you are always cast down. Like you don't want to Vrat for 3 next turn. Like you cannot, even if you draw the
yeah,
perfect draws, basically, and you cannot ignore it.
the treasure is actually very useful.
Like, wait a second. I think that I would God. I would have godded here,
Oh really?
unironically, because I want to go into archive. And don't you actually eat for free the Masked Vandal?
Well, they have an Hydra, so
How big it is?
4/7.
Okay, but it forces them to spend their turn that way if they want to save the Masked Vandal. Even if they have even if they have a land drop, they cannot make it bigger. I think is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, actually, if they have a land drop, they make it bigger. But you actively want to go into archive, no?
So on one hand, yes, I prefer archive to the catacombs. On the other hand, I'm so starved for material here that the treasure, in my opinion, is very relevant.
Makes sense.
Also, like they already want to attack, so I'm not sure if the god is adding that much.
Perhaps yeah, you are correct. No, probably you're correct. But I think like I don't know if this is a misplay or not.
Also,
But I
imagine.
am 90% sure that I will go there.
Okay, like imagine if they go Hydra on Vandal, keeping Granovar Elves untapped and attack with both.
Ah, yes, that sucks. But I mean,
Like the Vandal doesn't die to my block.
but if they attack with both, you can block the other,
So my god
and you
was
eat it for
useless.
free. In a sense, because like it's not necessarily useless.
Yeah, I guess it
I mean,
forces a certain play,
it
but
forces a play pattern.
yeah. But I really like the advantage of that treasure
Okay, makes sense. I'm just saying that I would,
because I'm
let's say,
starved for artifacts.
I would 80% go for the God line, which could be like very well a misplay, but that's how I would play it. And it's probably is a misplay, but like instinctively, I would go for that.
It's interesting. It's interesting because I can tell you, I didn't even consider goading for a second. I
Oh,
really wanted the artifact.
I can imagine. Like, instead of like maybe I am too tunnel focused on the
On the draw.
archive card.
Also, like in general, I'm a very big estimator of the skeleton over
Okay.
like usually, like if I'm at the center, I prefer the 4/1
Okay, yeah,
to a
okay,
card.
buddy. Now you're just bullshitting me.
No, wait. I'm saying usually. Like in this situation, I actually prefer the card, but
Okay.
I don't know. Usually, I prefer the creature. Anyway. Okay.
This is nice, actually.
So, what do we do here?
Do you have the land drop or not?
I think I do, although it doesn't. Like, it's not relevant.
I mean, you could go cast down plus Clark Tranchant.
Ah, okay. You could cast both.
I mean, you're not actively doing it, but you can threaten it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess here Hmm.
I don't know, actually.
Because, we have two options. Either we just pass the turn and threaten to cast down the creature with Hydra, or we play Landscape, which is uh, denying us a draw later, and Krark, and then we are very safe, but without that extra draw. Because the issue with the other play is that you pass, and what if they don't play Hydra? They just attack. Then it sucks.
I mean, if they just attack, you cast down one and block the other.
Yes, but like it kind of sucks, yeah, right?
Sure, but it's not a disaster for you, because
Yeah.
then you are going into Catacombs. You still have the landscape into cycle.
Yeah, I guess it's the best. It's the best thing actually, because even if I play Krark and I double attack, I'm still trading Krark for the Lanovar Elf. So it's still one important resource that I'm giving away. Either way, so yeah, let's just keep the landing in hand.
Yeah, probably just do nothing is better. Hydra? No. I mean, this is actually correct by them.
So yeah, unfortunately, I cannot afford to let them reach the throne. So.
And this is a very good play for them, because like they know that if you don't have cast down, they win. So just make you have it on a shit creature.
Yes. By the way, imagine if they do that, I block, cast down, and then they drop Avenging Hunter.
It's just.
Yeah.
I mean, to be completely fair, it will be their third Avenging Hunter, so one could say it would be high roll, but.
Well, if you want to talk about high roll, they just drew these three creatures.
Which are very nice, true. But still, they are. It's slow.
Yeah.
Like when Elves comes at you this way, it's not really threatening. You can outgreen them. It's like you were saying way before, like they are playing a fair mid-range plan, but you are the better fair mid-range deck.
Yes. Now, actually, 2-3 Hydra is laughable. So.
Yeah, it's useless.
So here I imagine I'm disputing my bridge. No, I prefer cycling first, okay.
They cannot go over your creature even if they drop a full Hydra. So.
Yeah, even if they make the land drop, I can double block and it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. And I assume this Eviscerator turns the corner. Maybe.
It's still close because Hydra on Ent is very annoying. But let's see.
But I assume that at some point we are drawing another Chrysalis. Maybe not.
We only have one remaining cast down in the deck. Yeah, of course. Now you see exactly what I was saying earlier. Like, you see, you were asking for another Chrysalis because here we are kind of grasping for straws because we don't have a very big board presence. we are getting maybe a little bit unlucky with the Chrysalis, but I cannot really blame the deck because I shipped away 2 Jixian infiltrators. So imagine if all this time I had that Jixian infiltrator on the battlefield.
Yeah, that was somewhat my concern by bottoming both of them. I'm not saying it was correct in the moment. Probably it even wasn't. But
the way things developed.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure if in that spot I make the decision, but looking in retrospective, it would have probably been better.
On other side, like on the other end, it would have not been a very big Jixian because we didn't sacrifice many permanents. Like most of those fetches we actually cycled. We maybe cracked one spellbomb, one artifact,
one treasure. Yeah.
No, maybe it was actually not that big, not that small. I mean, but it's fine.
Yeah. Now we cracked the Wellspring with Krark and Spellbomb.
I mean, we will be one card less deep in our deck.
That's true. That's true.
Which is a consideration.
That's why it's hard to say.
Yeah. You would have to rewatch the entire game based on that shit, but it's not really an argument. The thing is big though.
Yeah. Like, I guess the most unlucky thing probably was flipping only Krark with the initiative ultimate. That was...
Yeah, because even another 5/6 Chrysalis would have been very good.
Yeah. So now we are
I think,
wiping again.
And I don't think there is a comeback from this. Because you are drawing a lot of cards.
Yeah. I assume we are going to see a Chrysalis sooner or later. Also, those 2 Jixian infiltrators are closer than one might think, because we did the initiative ultimate.
And now, like, anything really wins.
Yeah. I still have to go to Lost Well because I'm not drawing.
But it's correct in the end.
Yeah. Like. Okay, now finally, this Jixian plus cast down definitely turns the corner.
I mean, their draw was actually kind of good, like multiple Hydras, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. But, so now you see why I was telling you that I had some very suffering games this challenge.
No, that's it's actually not that common.
Yeah.
Usually either you overrun them or you are overrun.
So okay, now it's over.
Yeah. Oh shit, buddy, you made another skeleton. Like, you gotta stop with those.
I love skeletons. So now it's the same sideboarding that I did earlier.
I think that cutting a couple of wildfires is good. I mean, it's not good. It's correct. But it's counterintuitive at the same time and kind of sucks at the same time. It's actually hard to tell if it's really good.
Yeah, because in one way, of course, it's something that contrasts the land denial plan.
Yeah, exactly. Like, perhaps it will be like if you actually were to map the sideboard properly. Probably it's a play draw consideration.
Maybe, yeah. Like on the draw you cut it, on the play you keep it.
Exactly, because on the play is actually very, very so good.
That's true.
On the draw is risky.
By the way, 11 minutes. Luckily won game
Classic.
1. What is happening here?
There. Okay.
Okay, so this end, of course, is a keep.
Of course, it's a keep. Yeah.
I try to not go under Vandal.
Yeah, is correct. Do you actually cast down it? Okay, you don't. Buddy, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, if you win a challenge,
should I cast down it?
Probably you got lucky somewhere
card.
along the path, right?
Should I answer this Priest of Titanium? Perhaps not, I will not.
I mean, it is still a question because they can cast initiative.
Sure, but
I
you
think
never do. You never do. Like
yeah,
it's
legit
wrong. Incorrect.
Because
it's incorrect.
Anything else they do, they get completely blown out by Shaman Toxin. By the way, this is a debate that will come up later in another game. I remember because I did I took a completely wrong choice. You will see. Okay. But here I don't remember.
I don't.
I probably go just Lambas. Oh wow! Okay. Actually this challenge I was hellbent on not letting initiative resolve.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because you don't have the creatures to contest it. It still slows them down because also like denying the Titania is a way to stop them from casting like multiples anyway, etc.
Yeah.
I think it's incorrect in the sense that you can afford it to tank it, actually to make them go into your toxin. Because to be completely fair, I don't think that the Elves player can afford to play around the Shaman Toxin this early in the game.
No.
Like if you have it, you have it. Like there is nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Later in the game, sure, there is a consideration, and he should play around it if he can in some way. But this early, you just do your stuff, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, like here I did a very, very, very virgin play, but I guess it's still debatable. Like my play has some merits.
Yeah, sure.
Later I will show you one that I think is 100% wrong, but this case is different.
I think that by the fact that you have a second Clarkland Shaman, it's incorrect killing the Titania.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't, I would actually have thought about it a while.
Yeah, I guess my concern was that I wasn't even close to casting a creature, and so initiative could have been a big problem. But
yeah, there is some logic in that. It's true. It would have been a somewhat of a problem, yes, definitely.
Anyway, yeah, this game.
It's also true, to be completely fair, that you could have cast down the initiative itself and then Vrat the follow up with Clarkland Shaman Toxin, which would have been even more of a blown out, probably. But at the same time, the initiative would have been ticking, so you know.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is a lead for 5. This game, this match, we are grinding.
It's a decent one, also.
By the way, here I know about End, so I don't use Spell Bomb.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, there is an argument in making them use it this way instead of casting it.
Yeah, I guess.
But still, you have a Clarkan Shaman plus Toxin, so you don't care.
Exactly. Here we see my dear Spinewoods Paladin, the goat.
Based creature. I actually want to see this from them. I don't think they should actually just swing and pass.
Huh.
If they, because this is the later turn I was talking about, when they are actually kinda concerned about
Yeah.
Shaman Toxin.
Because here now I think I just dispute.
Yeah, you definitely do. Because like if they attack this way and they see if you go cast down on the paladin, it could mean that you don't have Shaman Toxin, so they can actually cast their end, for example, no? But if you don't, to me it's obvious you have Shaman Toxin.
Yeah, like I think this Hydra is fine, but then casting Timberwatch later is wrong.
Yeah, could be. Sure, they pushed a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But now the thing is that Shaman Toxin also gains life, so
yeah. So we can afford to tank some damage and then do this. So here I think we should be, yeah, we won.
yeah, there is nothing they can do at this point. Like even like nothing wins. Hydra doesn't win. Initiative doesn't win.
Yeah.
I guess that Stampede for 5 maybe prolongs the game enough, but you have too much agency now. No.
Yeah.
You're also at 15, so you're not really in a hurry. Holy shit, though. Another Hydra, it's pretty good, though.
Yeah, I guess so. See, my conservative play of not casting cast down and attacking, but keeping it was rewarded here.
I was thinking about it, but in the end, I thought that it's fine to also not do it because, like, why risk anything? Like, you're just winning. Why risk it?
Exactly.
But at the same time,
Because if I didn't wait, this will be an Hydra for 6 on priest, and we would have to spend another 2 removals.
yeah.
Yeah, but now now it's
They are never beating this, yes. Also because like they don't have the Hydras left in the deck. I think that was the third, maybe.
1,
1, 2, 3.
three.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe there is also
They have one,
another
but
one
one
needed.
is not enough now.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I have a mapped shaman, so they can never make too much mana.
Yeah, at this point is just GG, as the kids say. Valiant effort from them, but
yeah,
actually
pretty
this
cool
is too much.
match. I wouldn't have had much time for a game 3. Luckily, I won here.